Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, Duffy. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna put a couple of the things from Michaels in the front of the video, then the rest of it is all gonna be Hobby Lobby clearance. Michaels is also clearance. So starting with this little jewelry design set for a little girl. I thought this would be great for a gift. And then to go, we're saying this was $3, and to go right along with it is the bigger set that you can do jewelry and little creatures on, which I thought was really fun to do. And this one was $8 on sale. And this is Michaels, of course. Then I also picked up these two clay tool sets, but I wanted this to see if it would work as a brayer. The rest of these little things I could probably come up with something to use for just, I don't know, you know, this whole thing was $2, so who knows if I might just donate the rest. Then I picked up this keychain thing. I'm not going to use it for that purpose. I'm actually just wanted the beads. I didn't have any beads that were like these colors and that were really soft and squishy. So I picked these up for the beads and figured I could turn this and use this on another project. So that's all I got. And this was $1. This rainbow moss I thought looked a lot like sea coral. It was on clearance for $1.40. It was originally $6.99, so I thought that'd be good for paper projects if I wanted something that looked a little bit like coral. So I thought that would go well as coral. This was some thread that was they damaged out for $1. The vast majority of it is fine, and there's definitely $1 worth left that isn't all messed up. So I picked that up on clearance. And the last thing I picked up at Michael's was this miniature die cut machine, just because I thought it was funny. I thought, oh, this I could probably use on a project of some kind. They had a ton of them, but at $3 I only picked up one. If I'd been $1, I would have picked up more than one. That's everything at Michael's. Moving on to Hobby Lobby. Found some Easter clearance. Just this one thing was 39 cents. So I always use little carrots, so I picked those up. A lot of times if I want a quick little spray bottle, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree and get the ones that they have in their craft section. But at 62 cents, this is a better deal, and the bottles are bigger. So picked up one set of those. They had different patches on clearance, but I only got the birthday ones because I thought these would be good to use. I can use one to my niece. These artificial sinew, I just like the color. I just thought the colors were really nice and vibrant. I don't know if you can tell in this light how vibrant the red and the blue are, but it was $1.24. I thought they could just be used the same as thread or string or something. I saw different hauls where people were picking up this newsprint stamp. I don't do much stamping on here, but I thought, well, everybody's so excited about it, and it is kind of cool, so I grabbed that. Also got some embossing ink for 62 cents. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I do have different stuff to emboss, but I just don't do it very often, and I definitely could use this. And I got these Pearl X powdered pigments. They're the original Euro price ones, but they're half off, $12.99, and I just thought it would be great to have all different colors to use it. I could use this in resin. I can use this on all different kinds of projects. I did get this stamp cleaning pad just to see how well it worked. I just usually just rinse mine off under the water. Thought maybe see if this will work better. This balsa wood assortment was $2.99, and it just has a bunch of different sizes. And a lot of times if I just want a small piece of wood, I end up having to go buy a bigger chunk of wood and cutting it down. So I thought this would be nice to have on hand, mainly because I needed a small piece of wood for a project recently and bought a bigger chunk. In the stationery section, I got just a few items. They had a lot more on clearance, but I didn't really need a lot of that. I didn't have any of these small ones, and so I figured this particular pattern I could, you know, put a sentiment on across it. Thank you, happy birthday, whatever. It would work with anything. So I got this one for $1.12. I know I didn't have this color, so one of these also $1.12. And this is a 5 by 7 inch. These ones were thank you cards, and well, always handy to have thank you cards on hand, and they were $1.62. And then the last one I picked up was this big pack. It was a 100 pack for $2.99. I couldn't walk past it. It was all envelopes, A7s. So always handy to have envelopes on hand. So those. And then the last thing I picked up, I was a little late to some of these sale items, so there's not that much on the shelf for a lot of it. So, but I did manage to get some of these little Paper Studio buttons. Got the Sea Life. This one, I don't know if you can see it, is the clear little teddy bears, hearts, strawberries, birds, butterflies, and cherries. And I just got one of each because I have lots of these. So, but that's everything I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I hope that if you've gone to your Hobby Lobby, you found everything that you were hoping to find. I appreciate you seeing what I picked up and watching my channel. I thank you so much for that. I'll see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.